Here's back to the video. Today is the long-awaited Dream SMP video. Let's get a few things cleared up to begin with. Yes, I do have a new intro. I didn't really plan on making any, but I got into some like animation online drawing stuff. So I did make a new intro and I hope you guys like it. Not sure how long I'll use it, but hopefully for a long time. Yes, my hair is green. If you can't really see it right now, or if you can, I really don't know. Here's some photos though. I dyed it a few days ago and I actually really like how it turned out, so I'm gonna stick with that brand. It was Manic Panic, I think. I don't know, I'll put up a photo of the brand. And yes, I am sick. My mother and I went out to a restaurant because we're both vaccinated and we figured, I don't have COVID by the way, and we figured we should go out to a restaurant, you know, go do it for once. And we both got a cold. She got a cold and then I got her cold. So I have a cold currently and my voice is, I don't know if it sounds normal on the camera right now, but to me it sounds absolutely horrible. So, yeah, very, very sick. It's not fun. I've been sick for like 2 days already. Living it up. But yes, today we're going to talk about the Dream SMP. I talked about this in a monthly review. I talked about how I've been watching the Dream SMP, and then I came back to it last monthly review. So I figured we could do a little Dream SMP rates video, where I basically rate everyone's roleplay character. This does not reflect on their real life person, and also this is all based on Tommy Innett's VODs, because he's the one that I've been watching the most since I haven't really been able to find like a whole chronological series of VODs from anyone else. So if you know someone who has all of their VODs uploaded where I can watch them, please let me know in the comments because I'd love to. So yeah, because I'm all caught up on Tommy Innit. So I'm just going to reiterate, this is based on their roleplay characters, unless I say it isn't, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, this is based on their roleplay characters. This does not reflect how they actually are. I don't hate any of them. So yeah. And this is also just based on Tommy Innett's VODs. And I guess like how he interacts with them, so yeah. So first we have Dream, obviously. He is an 8 out of 10 for me. He's an 8 out of 10 because he's a really good villain. Like, I like how he roleplays. He can get really intense all of a sudden, and he can just like be funny, manipulative, and you can like tell? I don't know. It's very good how he roleplays though. He's a good villain on the SMP. George Not Found, I'm not really sure what I could rate him because he's literally never on the SMP. So 6 out of 10 for real life because I do watch Tommy Innett's vlogs and I like him in the vlogs. So does my mom. My mom and I watch the vlogs together. Sapnap. When I used to just watch Dream, okay, this is a kind of a real life one, but then we'll get into the roleplay. Okay, just hear me out. When I used to watch Dreams, like manhunts and stuff like that, or just his videos in general, I never got why people liked Sapnap, because I'm not gonna lie, I always like Bad Boy Halo's voice. We'll get into that. So I never really got it, but then when I watched him on Tommy Innett's, can I say Tommy? I'm just gonna say Tommy. When I watched him on Tommy's like VODs and on the SMP, I realized that I do like him. So 7 out of 10 for his roleplay and for his real life, honestly. Awesome dude, Sam. I'm gonna call him Sam because he's at, well, I can speak. 6 out of 10. Also, I know Sam Nook, we'll get into that. There's some other characters too, or the ones that I'm aware of that we will get into at the end. But Sam, 6 out of 10 just because like I've gone back and forth. I'm like, oh, Sam is kind of cool, and then I'm like, Sam, he doesn't really talk that much, or like the way he talks, I don't know. So 6 out of 10. He's like a little bit above average. Punk, 4 out of 10. The only times I think Tommy has interacted with Punk that I have seen, obviously, I think they've just been yelling at each other or just been kind of aggravated with each other. So I've never like had a good impression of Punk. Obviously, I've never watched any of his videos, so I don't really know. But for roleplay, 4 out of 10 Punk. I'm sorry. He does have a good name though, so that's where he's getting those 4 points. Bad Boy Halo, 7 out of 10. Just honestly because of the fact that I like his voice. And I do like his his videos with Tommy, so I do like a nice language. Now, of course, the man, Tommy Innit, 10 out of 10, let's be honest. I've watched all of his VODs. I think he's a genuinely good actor. Like, I wouldn't put him on, like, a Hollywood movie. No offense, Tommy. When he had his, like, exiled depression arc, I, like, felt for him. Like, I felt genuinely sad, you know? And I just think he's a good actor. He's kind of impulsive, and I kind of relate to that. He's loud, I relate to that. There's so much for me to relate to. And I like him. I mean, obviously, I'm basing this off of everything that I've seen from him, so you can already tell. Tubbo, 9 out of 10. Hear me out. I don't like Tubbo's acting, but I love Tubbo. I think he's great. I love his friendships with everyone. I love his personality. I just realized I'm kind of mixing the roleplay and the real life. Ignore that. As I said, I don't hate any of them, so just get back into this. I just think sometimes when Tubbo acts, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone. I think he could do a little bit better. And I guess that's a little bit of constructive criticism. I do love Tubbo, though. I think he's amazing. Fundy, 6 out of 10. Haven't actually seen Fundy recently. Last time I saw him was literally in Lukrembo. That was not a sick, that was a sad one. Fundy, I don't know. He's pretty cool, in the whole Lukrembo situation. He was good. He honestly has kind of a nice voice. In my head, he does. I don't know. I haven't heard him in a while. 6 out of 10, though. I'm not sure if I said that. Puns, 5 out of 10. I cannot remember the last time I saw Puns, so I'm just going to give him an average score, because I genuinely don't remember. I'm so sorry, Puns. Purpled, 4 out of 10. I have not seen him, but he's getting... Well, actually, have we seen him at all? I think we've seen him once. 4 out of 10 for this sole reason that I like his name. Why'd I say named? I like his name because I love the color purple, so yeah. Wilbur Soot, 10 out of 10. I love the way he acts. I love all the characters. I just love how he role plays and how he is. So obviously a 10 out of 10. Jay Schlatt, 4 out of 10. I've seen the fall animation, loved it. And I mean, he's a good actor for that. I didn't like him though in the Lukrembo thing. I don't know. It's just whenever he was there, I was like, oh, Jay Schlatt, great. Sorry. Skeppy, 5 out of 10 for the one time that I saw him when Tommy was tearing down one of his builds. He was pretty cool, so I'm giving him an average score. Eric, 4 out of 10, because the only times we've seen them, they've just been bad. For real life, though, Eric totally gets a 6 out of 10. I've actually seen some Eric stuff, and I really do like him. Jack Manifold, 6 out of 10. I mean, in the real life vlogs and videos that he makes, he's pretty cool. But in Tommy's, he's just kind of like, oh, look, there's Jack. Let's move on. I don't know. Whatever. Sorry, Jack. Nikki, 6 out of 10. Love Nikki. That's all I'm gonna say. Just love Nikki. Quackity, 7 out of 10. I do like him. I think he's funny. I think he's a good role player. I love Las Nevadas. It's beautiful. Want to see more of that soon, please. Carl Jacobs, 5 out of 10 because I've literally never seen him interact with Tommy ever. But for real life, 7 out of 10. I always liked him on Mr. Beast's things. H-bomb, as Tommy Innit says, and now that I say, 5 out of 10 because once again, never seen him. Sorry, H-bomb. Technoblade, 8 out of 10. He's a great roleplay character. I really felt bad for him when Tommy betrayed him. Sorry for the spoiler. Ant Frost, 4 out of 10. I've never heard the man talk. Like I have, but like I feel like I haven't. I don't know. I mean, he was part of the egg thing, which is like the only time I think I've actually seen him in the SMP. So, yeah. Filza, 7 out of 10. I didn't get the Filza hype in the beginning, but then I watched more, and I love Filza. I love his whole dynamic with Technoblade. I think he's cool. Also, I've watched some of, not his VODs, but some of his, like, moment videos, clips. I've seen some things of his. Oh, and I've seen him in Tommy's vlogs, too. Captain Puffy, 6 out of 10. She's kind of getting more of a moment now, and I really love that for her. And I do love her. So, yeah. Vicstar, 4 out of 10. Not gonna lie. Vicstar really didn't do anything. Sorry, Vic. Laser Beam, 5 out of 10 for the reason that he did do things after that one video, and I did like that interaction where he got stuck in lava. So yeah. Ninja, 6 out of 10 because he does get referenced and he has an iconic house. Drista, didn't like her in the beginning, but a 6 out of 10. She actually, like, became a reoccurring character that I liked after a while. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for Drista. Rambo, 10 out of 10. When Rambo joined, I felt like I could relate to him, and I feel like I still can relate to him, and I think he is amazing looking. Foolish, 5 out of 10. When he joined, I didn't think I would like him, but after a while, the more he interacted with Tommy, I think I liked him a little bit more. Well, I do think I like him a little bit more. Slimecicle, 4 out of 10 from what I've seen so far. I don't know why, I just don't like him. I know I said that I know I said nothing against anyone, and I don't have anything against him. I don't know why, I just don't like him. He's probably cool though, I don't know. Sam Nook, 6 out of 10. He's a very good character, so that's why I want to give more props to Awesome Dude, but I don't know. Sam Nook is good though. Mexican Dream, 8 out of 10. I miss the man. And then finally, Ghost Bar, 10 out of 10. I genuinely cried. Spoiler, when he died? It's a good question. What happened to Ghost Bar? He was great. Every time I saw him, I was like, yes, Ghost Bar. And I miss him a lot. But it's fine. Sorry to end that on a sad note. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one, which is the monthly review. So yeah. Next one, I'll see you in the next one. Bye! That was so high-pitched. Editing row here. I'm still sick, but that's okay. I wanted to let you guys know what I actually think about the SMP, because I didn't really talk about that. I mostly just talked about the characters, people, whatever, in the SMP. As you know, this is all based on Tommy and its perspective, and what I've seen from that, so take that into account. It gets you so involved, like, the way they act, and the way they, like, make you so attached to, like, these places and then, like, either destroy them or, like, have this big emotional arc about them, like L'Manberg, or, like, it's another example, anything they build, honestly. And then just, like, the way the server is just, like, so iconic, where, like, everything is important and everything has a story that you know about and that you can be like, that's just so cool. Same for the people. They all have their own little story that's, like, their own little cool story with them, and I just love that. So I think it's very good. It's definitely, like, a 10 out of 10. Sure, there are some parts that I, personally, because I'm very nitpicky, I'm sorry, I do think that the SMP is amazing. But there is, like, some acting things where I'm like, you could do a little bit better acting there, but honestly, it's a 10 out of 10. It's great to watch. Sure, it's a little bit time consuming if you watch the VODs like me, but it's just a wonderful, beautiful adventure. That, like, it's so cool to just see these people have fun, and, like, you kind of feel like you're a part of it, and you feel like you're attached to these things too, because I mean, you are. I'm attached to, like, all the builds. So yeah, I think the Dream SMP is very cool, and thank you, Dream SMP members, for making it so cool. I really appreciate it because I love it. So yeah, those are the final thoughts. Sorry I didn't mention those. I just can't think most of the time. So yeah, see ya.